This is Adam again, and I do thank you very kindly for stopping by my channel. As well, I wanted to wish everybody a chipper and blessed day. So today's episode 117 for the TTM series, and we got an awesome episode today. We have 10 Hall of Famers. Let's go. All different sports. I got hockey legends, baseball, football, basketball. It's going to be fun times and some really cool cards and some ink. So stay tuned. But before we do these, we need to do our giveaways. So last episode, I was giving away this card and had 18 awesome people entered for that one. So let's go over to the comment picker and see who won. Good luck, everybody. Mr. Berry, a legend in our community, always hitting up everybody's videos and leaving comments. So congrats, Berry, on winning that card, my friend. All right. So today's giveaway is going to be for this beautiful card right here. Got a nice 78 tops, I believe this is. Home run leaders. Got George Foster, Jim Rice, and both of these guys TTM. I just sent this card out today myself to get it TTM by the first guy. And when I get it back, I'll be sending it out to that. But even if you're not a TTM, it's a really cool Hall of Fame card of one Jim Rice. All right, so if you'd like to enter, put in hashtag home for that. And now it is time to get into our returns. So there are the stats for the first week, if you want to check that out, 4 Hall of Famers. Now, onto the returns. So I always love getting some Dennis Lamp back. It's crazy, as you might think. But the reason why is because I have 2 family members that were big into collecting lamps. And so every time I see his name, it just brings back fond memories of going over to their homes and seeing all the wonderful different styles of lamps and so on and so forth that they had around their house. All right, so I got 289 lamps. So it looks like I got some trade bait right there. And boom, I got him on his rookie card as well. And then I got him on this beautiful 85 tops in the Blue Jays uniform. Makes me think of tonight's baseball game, Jays versus Dodgers. Who you got in Game 6? And if you pick the Dodgers, are you picking them to come back 2 games? Or do you pick Dodgers / then Jays, or et cetera, et cetera? Let me know what you're thinking on the World Series, just so we can have some extra fun in the comments. Originally, I picked the Dodgers to win in 7 games, but they got to win 2 in a row to make that happen. But anyways, I love the index cards Mr. Dennis Lamps always sends as well. Always sit there and puts his team name and his jersey number for those teams on it. Just some more beautiful ink that Mr. Lamp is so generous to us in the TTM community. Next one is another fun name that I always enjoy hearing and seeing just because of his name, Hershey. I always think of candy, Hershey Hawkins, and it's Halloween. Ain't that so fun too? So just to get some more interaction in the comments, maybe, let me know your favorite Halloween costume growing up, or maybe your favorite candy to get on Halloween. Just for a couple of bonus extra questions today in today's comments. But check out these beautiful sky boxes. These were made for autographs. Look how they just jump off other cards. Kind of makes me think of 3D look, just the way they just pop off of those cards. A couple more really cool cards of his as well. Kind of color matches in with the blue for the 76ers uniforms there too. All right, next one up is a really cool one. I got a bonus sent by this guy, Mr. Rick Waits, 302. And he sent a really custom photo, or should I say a photograph of his. And this is epic. Look how cool that is. So shout out to all my Cleveland fans, my Cleveland Indians / Guardians, which would be Reindeer Studios, Warren in the CLE, and Mr. Arnie over at thecarddeal.com. Love that card. And as well, check out these 2 beauties. I've been collecting a lot of the 77s and 78 tops because I had 2 partial sets and I sent them all out and been getting probably at least 50 to 75 of them back over the last few months, getting a nice little haul of those. This next one is another cool one. A current player, Chas McCormick. He started playing really good again this year too. And you notice at the top, I'm leaving the dates on those if you're kind of curious how long these guys are taking. But I sent this out, saw it was free of charge. So I sent this beautiful Topps Chrome, and I also sent a paper. He kept that, which I'm fine with, you know, because he did send me this beautiful autograph, and I sent it with no fee. Unbeknownst to me, he requests a donation to this foundation of his, which is cool. I always love how these players want to give back. And Westchester Food Cupboard or Food Bank. And, you know, our church that I go to, you know, like most, has its food bank too. And I've gotten to help out in that a couple of times. So I always enjoy people that are wanting to make sure people don't go hungry. All right, up next is John Brody, 2/2. I love this return as well because of this first card right here. Check out that. The old school 49ers logo. That orange, how that autograph just pops off of that beautiful card is just a beautiful card. One of my favorites, definitely of today. So I'm going to set it back there. All right, next up is an Olympic athlete, Miss Ashley Caldwell, free of charge, 1/1. Check out this color match ink that she put on that card too. Silver ink with that background bordered and everything. Just makes that card really cool. And I just love the photograph where they kind of up underneath her a little bit and taking that picture as she go on a jump there. Fun autograph there too. Next up is a TTM Hall of Famer. Not a Major League Baseball Hall of Famer, but a TTMer. This guy has signed so many autographs for us TTMers over the years. And I got 2 of his 73 Topps there and a 74 Topps. Really fun cards there. You got the photoshopped baseball cap on there. All right, so we got a couple of Hall of Famers coming up now. First one being Tony La Russa. You can see the dates there. And I always send him a fee. So I'm kind of like Michael Myers. If a guy charges a fee, I don't mind sending back out to him, you know, within a couple of months or even a month's time frame or something like that, you know, because it's part of their pay, you know, is, you know, or their fee or whatnot is autograph. So I got that beautiful, I think that's 92 Topps. Yep, 92 Topps. Ironically, I think this is the exact same card. Unbeknownst to me, somebody sent me one of these in a rack. Can't remember who. More than likely, it was probably Locke in 99. So I sent it back out. Man, that's a cool card. I got to get it autographed and forgot that I already sent one out. But once again, I didn't feel too bad because, once again, I am sending the fees and so on and so forth. So that's cool to get that card back. And the next one up to plate is Dennis Eckersley, another Hall of Famer. He's got a $10 fee and got him on that beautiful card. I picked up this card from Matty Ice Cards, and one of his little card sales. Of course, you know, I think me and him wound up just doing a trade with it at the end of the day. But really cool card. Love this card and just love how it's, I think it's just designed for autographs. Beautiful card there. Put it in the backdrop. And I just watched a video of the first 100 World Series and so on and so forth, and just kind of watching the clip with the 88 World Series and so on and so forth, and the 89 World Series where the A's were in it back-to-back years, one with the Dodgers and then one with the Giants, you know, and both of those kind of got very memorable moments, one with Mr. Gibby hitting his walk-off, and then the next one having the unfortunate incident with Mother Nature and the earthquake and so on and so forth. But speaking of Jim Rice and our giveaway today, I actually got a Jim Rice autograph in the mail on this episode too. And bam, it's another one of those. So shout out to Matty Ice Cards again. I picked up these from him and sent them out. I think I sent out a couple more of those to a couple of other ones as well. But a lot of those guys on that set are now either don't TTM or have passed away. But I know that's going to be a choice of a few people on the favorite autograph of the episode or favorite player to watch. So don't forget to answer those 2 questions along with your favorite Halloween candy and or your favorite Halloween costume and as well your favorite or who do you think is going to win the World Series this year and as well tonight's game. But here are the second week stats. You can pause those if you like. What's really cool is I sent this out before Mr. Jim Otto passed away, and his family was gracious enough in their time frame to return my card and my money. And I was so thankful to go ahead and add this beautiful card back to my collection. And I do wish his family, prayers and thoughts and their condolences for the passing of their loved one last year. So Mr. Tom Rathman, free, but 1 per, I believe, because I sent this card out with another card on a past episode, and he only signed 1 of them, and so I went ahead and waited a few months and sent this beautiful card back out, and he's got a really nice autograph. All right, up next is one of my Lakers guys, Mr. Michael Thomason, and he signed his first name on that, so I said 2.5 returns. But I got a Lakers and a Blazers card. And, of course, this is Klay Thompson's dad, if you didn't know. All right. Joe Sarsky, free of charge, 101. I think I got that name correct. But once again, been trying to snag some of these Team USA cards from Dairy Queen. Shout out to Lockin. I think he sent me this set to get some returns with it. And I've been getting a few. Up next is Mr. Dave Dravecky, 4-4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I hadn't had much luck with Dave Dravecky over the years, and then I seen a few other people get them back, including Michael Myers, and I sit there and said, man, what address are you using? And of course, I'm not sure if that's the same address I've been using or not, and so on and so forth, but he told me where he sent it out, and I went ahead and got mine out directly in the mail that same day to make sure, and was lucky enough to get them back. I think I've only gotten it back 1 other time out of maybe like 5 tries, so I was very thankful for that one. Up next, though, is Shane Raleigh, free of charge, 3-3. Bam. I love these All-Star cards, too. The ink just jumps off of that yellow. And then I love me some Diamond Kings. All right, up next is going to be Mr. Bill Butler. He played for my Braves at one point in time, too, so I always love getting some Bill Butler back. Did I get any Braves cards with this? Probably not, since I didn't write Braves on there. Those are the 2 beautiful vintage cards I got. Looks like a rookie card and that beautiful 75 Topps. Then he went and sent me one of these beautiful pamphlets. I always love that players trying to share their faith. All right, Mr. Bob Shirley, 504. On a recent episode, you seen me get him back unsuccessful, asking for a money request, because I sent to him previously and always gotten the sign for free of charge, and other people have been saying he's been charging a fee for a while, so maybe I was just lucky and he signed my cards previously just for being a kind-hearted person. But stay tuned to a future video as well. I'm going to do a VR from my friend BK over at Max Wax Stacks. He's doing a Mount Stashmore. So I think he's picking 4 legendary mustaches to go in on his Mount Stashmore. So if you want to participate in that fun, you should as well. I'm going to find my favorite 4 mustaches of all time and enter that myself. I got that name right there, Chris Floth, on his rookie card there, autograph, old school, ink pen. Love that. Love getting some rookie cards signed. I got another one right here of this next guy, Dick Nold, free of charge, 101. On a 68 Topps there. And another rookie card here with Joe McCabe. And another ink pen on that beautiful 65 Topps. Up next is Darryl Maxfield. I think I might have gotten his rookie included in that as well. Let's see. Got a team card there. Got the 72 Topps. Then I got the 66 Topps. And then the 65 Topps. I think that's his rookie card there, if I'm not mistaken. All right, now we're to the Hall of Famers. We got 6 more Hall of Famers to end this episode with. Up first is Steve Largent, one of the most underrated wide receivers in the game's history, because he played for the Seahawks back then when the Seahawks really weren't that great. But I love that card. Love getting some autographs of our Hall of Famer. And up next is another Hall of Famer, football player. I'm pretty sure I sent the $5, for his Hall of Fame. I could be wrong, because I know typically when you send $5, he does autograph it or inscribe it with the Hall of Fame. So maybe I had my notes wrong or something like that, or decided not to put the $10 in it, just get his autographs this time, would be my guess as well. But got the Hall of Fame legend, Dan Fouts. All right, this is one of my favorites of this episode, a legendary hockey player, Mr. Brian Propp, 301. Got him on some beautiful 91 score there. He inscribed my name, which is okay, which is fine. Then I got him on his business card there as well. That's cool too. And then check out that. That is called laying the smack down on some inscriptions on a card, y'all. There's kind of the generic note I write. Bam. That is too cool for school. All right. Up next is Mr. Jim Cott, Hall of Famer, 101, $15 per. Did get a message that he has gone up to $20. I remember when I sent it to him originally, he was only 10. But I did get the beautiful 74 Topps to complete one more of his playing day run for the Topps. Up next is a legendary golfer, Gary Player. Like I said, lots of variety on today's episode. I've heard that he is like 1 per lifetime. So not sure if I sent to him previously. I want to sit there and say I thought I had. But got 3 beautiful autographs of the legendary golfer, Gary Player, and I got him on this canvas card too. And he was blessed and lucky that he kind of put his name to where it kind of straddled his leg there. And you can see the whole autograph there. That is so cool. And then I got him on that gallery there too. All right, last one for this episode. One of my favorite tennis players to watch. I used to love watching him and John McEnroe go back and forth on the tennis court. I sent this card out right here to get autographed, and he sent me this beautiful Goodwin Champions splash of color insert, and he as well signed that. So that being said, since I got this awesome bonus from the legendary Jimmy Connors, this is going to be my favorite player to have watched play from my question, one of my questions of the episode. And actually my favorite autograph of the episode, just the way that autograph pops up off of that card there, is going to be my favorite autograph. But just once again, I've asked the questions, and I'll also have them listed down below in the comments. Let me know your answers to the questions. But I want to thank everybody for stopping by today, watching this one. Please take care, stay chipper, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.